Here's how you can convert real money to credits in Forza Horizon 6. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go to buy and sell in one of your houses. You want to go to the auto show and you want to press the three lines on the controller, start button for buy auto show car vouchers. Now, if you're on PC, the controls will be slightly different, but you want to press the button and you want to buy car vouchers. So I bought 24 of them. It's $20. Like, it is what it is. It's not that expensive, and there's a lot of very expensive cars that I like in the game because I like supercars and hypercars. So I just went ahead and bought 24 of them. It's nothing. The next thing you want to do is you want to go over to Ferrari in the auto show. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to pick up one of these 1995 Ferrari F50s. Now, obviously, you don't want to use credits for it because that would kind of defeat the purpose of this. You want to use your car voucher. So just go ahead and go in like you're going to buy it. Let it do its thing, go through the liveries. It's got to be Ferrari red, of course. And then you'll get to the screen, hit select. Just use one of your car vouchers. Now, once you have this car, you don't need to do anything with it. Now, obviously, you can't sell this car directly on the auction house because you used a car voucher, and Forza will not let you sell a car that you purchased with a voucher on the auction house. Otherwise, people would load up on 200 vouchers, go buy the most expensive car that you can sell, and go to the auction house, and they would just have like an instant 500 million credits. What you can do is back out of the house, and once you're outside, go into the pause menu, go over to cars, to car mastery, and you're going to need several skill points. You're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 14, 64 skill points, and you're going to just level up all the way over to this right side. Skip this one because that one costs 25 credits. That one is the your skill chain takes 2 collisions to break. Just skip over that one because it works out to be a lot cheaper. Go all the way up to the upper right-hand corner. That will give you the 1996 Ferrari F50 GT. Now, if you want to know how to get a bunch of skill points very quickly to get here, wait until the end of this video. I'll cover that very briefly. It's pretty quick. We'll get to that at the end. But now what you want to do is you want to back out of here. You want to go back inside the house. Once you're inside the house, go on over to your cars, scroll over to Ferrari, and you will see right there is my new F50 GT. Now, you can't sell the regular F50 because, remember, you use a car voucher to buy it, but you can sell the F50 GT on the auction house. So back out of here, go to buy and sell auction house, go to start auction, scroll over to Ferrari. Don't select the car because you can't auction the car that you're currently sitting in. Go down to your new F50, the one that you want to auction off. I've already done this. I already customized an F50 GT, so I don't want to sell that one. Let me make sure I have the right one selected. Select the right one, auction car. Now you can really set your prices to whatever you want. I like to up my starting price because I don't want to waste my time for 500,000 credits. Or even just a few 100,000. You get a few 100,000 credits in this game pretty easily. So I'm doing this, go big or go home. If I'm going to spend the time to do this and get the skill points, I'm going to turn my starting price up. So your buyout price, most likely somebody will probably buy this out, especially being that it takes a little bit of time unless you use one of the methods that I'm going to talk about shortly to get skill points. Even then, some people might just go buy it out in the auction house. Buyout price, you can really set that to whatever you want. With this one, it ranges from 4 million to 5.5 million credits. Really, you can set it wherever you want. It might sell a little quicker if you set it to 4 million, and 4 million is still a lot, and it's still worth going through this. Or you can turn it up to 5.5. I'll turn it up to 5.5, see if anybody bites. Hit confirm. Just verifying that you have to claim your credits within a certain amount of time or you lose them if it sells, and then successfully list in the auction house. Now, as long as somebody goes in and buys this car from the auction house, you have successfully converted real money into credits in Forza. I understand that this isn't like a direct, like you're buying credits. It takes a little bit of time because you do have to go through and get the skill points, and you do have to put in like that much work, but once you put in that much work, you get the credits, and you're really not doing much to get an easy 5 million credits. So now, if you want to know how to get all those skill points to do this much faster, here's how you do that. Back out of the auction house, go to cars. I'm going to my cars. If you don't already own this car, you'll have to go to the auction house. Go over to Subaru. Use the car that everybody uses to get skill points, the 22B STI, the 1998. I have a modified one right there. This is my power/drift build. The reason that everybody uses this car is because the skill multiplier goes up to 9. So once you get in this, you're going to want to go to cars, car mastery. You're going to want to level everything up. Number 1, you get a super wheel spin from it. Number 2, you just rack up points that much faster. The first way that you can do this once you're here to this point is you can download an estate at the Yoshiki house that is like this one that I have here. You'll see, I think my camera is blocking it, but the title of this map is Easy 500k in 30 seconds skill chain. Takes a little longer than 30 seconds. That's a bit of an exaggeration, at least for me, because I drift while I'm destroying all this stuff. But if you just go straight through it, you might still get it in 30 seconds. I don't know. I like to have a little fun while I do it, so I drift all through it. So basically just go through, destroy everything. All these soccer balls and volleyballs and XP boards and bowling pins, all of this stuff, you get like 1,000 skill points per thing that you destroy, rather than just like 100 skill points for a drift. So it's a super quick way to rack up. See, I barely even drove through it, and I got 133,000. That is worth 2 skill points. Every skill point is 50,000. So if your multiplier gets up to 9, you have to get to like 60,000-ish, maybe 57, 58. I don't know. I can't do that math in my head. You have to get to 500,000 skill points after your multiplier. So roughly 60,000 times 9 is a little over 500,000. That will give you the 10 skill points. You can only rack up 10 at a time, which kind of sucks, because if you go through and you're one of these sweaty people that goes and gets like, I don't know, 10 million skill points, in my opinion, you should be able to rack up a lot, more than 10 at least, maybe cap it at like 100 or something. 10 is really low. Like it's very easy to get over 500,000, especially in a car like this with a 9x multiplier. But I digress. That is the first way. The other way that you can do this, and this way is slightly more cheating, but it's not really cheating. I don't consider it cheating because you're not hacking the game. You're not doing anything that it wasn't really intended to do. I mean, it wasn't necessarily intended for it, but it allows you to use it for this. I'm not sure why it's not letting me go into... Oh, because I'm in the estate. Okay, so let's fast travel out of the estate. Okay, I'm out of the estate. Now let's go to Creative Hub. You're going to go to Event Lab. I already have it saved in my events because it's a recent. If you don't, you're going to have to go to Play Event. You're going to have to hit the button to search, and you're going to have to enter in the share code. Here's the share code for the one that I use. I didn't create this map. I don't get credits for people downloading it. The creator does. This is one that I found, and it works for me, so I use it. I haven't explored any others. There might be a better one out there. Let me know in the comments if there is a better one, because I sure would like to get skill points a little bit faster, because I really burn through them. Go to Event Lab. Once you're in it, you're going to select it. View event information. There's the share code, 890169683. That's the share code for the one that I use. You'll see somewhere, wait, let me go back to it. Somewhere here, the creator is Amageddon79, not MattFocused. That's proof. Level 1, probably a burner account. But regardless, this map, it works really well. Once you get into this, you're just going to go to solo. You're going to also want to select the same Subaru. Once it loads up, you're going to go to difficulty and settings. You're going to go to difficulty settings, leave Drivatar difficulty on unbeatable, turn assists to all assists. That turns on everything to the max, auto steering and all. You're going to back out, save your changes, start race, and all you have to do is hold down the accelerator. Hold down the accelerator, it goes through. There's a bunch of stuff that you can kind of see there hidden under the map that you will tip off. Actually, they might just be on the ground, I'm not even sure. But there's a bunch of stuff that you hit. They're, the sports balls that give you 1,000 skill points per one that you hit. So obviously, as you go through this, you're racking up a lot. This race, as you see right here, only takes 24 seconds, 25 seconds, or, well, for me, 22 seconds. If you have a faster car, it's obviously a couple seconds quicker. And then from here, you're going to hit restart, yes, go back into it, and just go through it over and over, including the loading screens. I mean, it's 22 seconds of racing and maybe 20 seconds or so of loading screens. That's probably being really generous. So being extremely generous, this takes 1 minute per run, 45 seconds per run. You can just sit there and do this over and over. It's not truly AFK. It's not like an AFK cheat for that is slightly more cheating to me. Still not really cheating. Cheating by definition to me is like hacking the game and buying a hacked account. This to me is just working the system. It's like tax loopholes. It's kind of cheating, but not really, because that's how the system is set up. It's a skill point tax deduction. That's what it is. So go back into it, start race event again. Another 22 seconds, you're just holding down the gas. Like I said, it's not truly AFK, but it's pretty brainless. All you have to do is sit here and that's it. You have to click through it to restart the event. That's it. So often I will just sit here, hold it, play on my phone. Once it finishes, I will restart it, go back into it. I'm literally holding the trigger down the entire time. I'm not even letting off of it. Restart, let it load, hit A, go back into it. And all the while, I am just sitting here scrolling reels, and it's getting me skill points. Now, the map is titled like easy 10 skill points in 24 seconds or something. I don't even know the title is, something like that. Yeah, SP Farm, 24-second race, 10 skill points. I don't get the full 10 every run, but I get pretty close to it. I did this earlier, and I went through it 9 or 10 times, which took a total of like 9 or 10 minutes. And I went from 7 skill points to 90. So I got 83 skill points in a matter of 10 minutes. Very, very easy to do. If you're just trying to skip ahead and you want to go try to get some credits, it's easy. It's easy. And then all the other stuff, you can, be sweaty and drift and go get your skill points the natural way. Like I said, this is like a tax deduction. So once you're satisfied and you get to this screen, just hit A to continue or whatever on PC. I am on PC, but I'm using controller. And you'll see right here, I went from, I don't know what I had before, to 69 skill points. So it costs 64 to get the Ferrari and then get the F50 GT. I could go through and do it again and list it again for another 5.5 million credits, and if somebody buys it out, they buy it out. And yeah, so there's really no guarantee that somebody's going to buy it out. It's a supercar. It's a little bit harder to get because the F50 is very expensive. It's 4.5 million credits, or you can use a car voucher. And then it costs 64 skill points. So if somebody doesn't want to buy the car and then go through the skill points, they can just go to the auction house and buy the F50 GT. I will probably lower the price. I set it to 5.5 million. I'll probably lower it back down because the F50 is 4.5 million credits, so it's cheaper to get it and go through the skill points. Everybody has a lot of skill points. People don't really care about spending skill points. So I'll probably go back and lower the price, but as long as somebody buys it, you have successfully converted a car voucher into credits. You've successfully converted real money into Forza credits. Now, there are other cars where the skill tree gives you like a second special version of the car. One of the Corvettes does it. One of the Ford vans does it. I can't remember which one. There's others. I don't remember all of them. I use that one as the example because they're very expensive cars, and if somebody buys it, you're getting a lot of money. You're not getting like 500,000 credits. You're getting 4 million credits if somebody buys it. It's a lot of dough to do stuff with. So that's it. That's the way to turn real money into Forza credits, as long as somebody buys it from the auction house. That's really the only caveat here. As long as you set your auction to enough time, somebody probably will. If they don't, adjust your settings, turn your bid down. If you just want like an easy 500,000 credits, turn your bids down, set your auction, whatever, and maybe somebody will bid on it and give you 500,000 credits. I don't see why they wouldn't, because that's a very cheap F50 GT. I would probably start at least $1 million and get at least 1 million credits out of this. Stuff in this game is pretty cheap, so 1 million credits goes a long way. Thank you guys for watching, and I will, if I figure out any other stuff like this, I'm sure I'm not the first one to figure this out, but if I figure out any other stuff like this, I'll create a tutorial. I will put it out there, and you guys can have fun, knock yourselves out. Thank you guys for watching. Hit subscribe to the channel. I'm going to probably do some more Forza stuff, Forza Horizon 6. I've been out of Forza for a little while if you're one of the OGs to the channel, but I have been playing the crap out of this game, so I'm definitely getting back into it. I'm definitely going to make some videos. This map, I love this map. If you're an OG to the channel, you remember that I have been screaming for Japan since like Horizon 2. So at least since Horizon 3, probably like Horizon 2. The fact that they finally did this 10 years later makes me so happy, and I have been playing this a lot. So I'm going to do some more videos on it, more content on it. Hit subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment if there's any other stuff that you either want me to do a video on or any other cool stuff like this that you found. Let me know. Thank you guys.